And I always tell people,
That's people's
porn and
imagination.
sex education is not the same.
They are two different
Can
things.
never be the same. Porn is not a form of sex education. You can't say you want to go and learn sex education and you're watching porn. Porn is
No.
for entertainment.
Yes.
Sex education is not just for entertainment, it's educating.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Malizu Joy Adako. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day and also an amazing day. If you're new, you know how we do it. Just do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell. Do not forget that. To my returning subscribers, I'm always grateful. Guys, this is the Flow with Joy. I have a guest on today's video and I'm going to ask my guest a question before we proceed. Are you ready to flow with joy?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Oh, that's an amazing answer. She said she's ready to flow. And of course, I know you guys are also ready to flow with joy. Let's proceed. Please, you're welcome once more.
Thank you.
I would want you to kindly introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay, so my name is Uzoma Isinguzo, Miss Uzoma Isinguzo. I am an honored personality with Wazobia FM Lagos and also a certified relationship and sex coach.
Hmm. All in one person.
Yeah.
Like, and you also forget to mention you're also a chef.
Oh, have you tasted my food before?
I haven't, but I did some research, so I have to.
Research. Hey, Jesus.
I haven't tested.
You have been doing research on what?
I have to do research. Of course, I have to do research on my guests. Yes.
Okay, well, I cook.
Beautiful
Some
delicacies.
people say I cook very well. I don't know, but I cook and people tend to enjoy my meals. Yeah.
And you also have a social media handle for that. So
Yes,
I think
yes.
at the end of the day, you are going to.
I have a food business that I run.
Like more of a side hustle.
I have plenty side hustles.
You said you're a relationship coach.
Yeah.
Right? But I think I want to make it look a bit more professional. It's a satisfied matchmaker. That is what you are.
So here is it. I am a certified relationship coach, sex coach, and a matchmaker.
Wow.
I'm certified in that.
Amazing.
We have testimonies, a lot of testimonies.
You don't need to tell me. I know everything already. I know everything already.
This is your research.
It was in depth. Like I did an in-depth research. So don't be surprised.
Okay.
Welcome once more.
Thank you.
So guys, on today's video, we're going to be talking about why do women remain in abusive relationship. And of course, she has explained herself or she has introduced herself. So she's going to help us emphasize deep about it. So she will start.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Oh, sure.
I want you to just try and give me small. Like your steez is teasing. You look beautiful, by the way. Let's.
Oh, thank you.
But joke apart, you actually look very beautiful.
Thank you.
Let me just stay at you for
blushing.
A minute. Should I stay at you for a minute before we continue?
No, please. Don't stay at me.
Oh, okay. She said we shouldn't stay. Okay, so why do you think women remain in abusive relationship despite knowing what they are going through?
One of the most common reasons why a lot of women remain in abusive relationship is lack of finances. Lack of financial independence. I put it that way. Because if you check a lot of women who are in abusive relationship, they really would want to come out, but they lack the finances, the financial power to, carry on after they leave that relationship.
Okay.
Because some women also go into relationship as an escape route. They also use relationship as a poverty alleviation scheme.
Wow.
So they are running away from something. they run into marriage seeking financial security. And then now you have financial security, but you do not also have financial, you're not financially independent. So they can't walk away from it, because most times they say, ah, can I cope? I won't be able to fund, I won't be able to pay school fees, be
Mm-hmm.
able to afford a good shelter for myself and the kids. Those that are not even married, some of them are unmarried, but they are, living lovers. They are living with this man. Some of them cannot afford accommodation, so they are
Hmm.
living with this abusive partner,
Wow.
so they
To be
can't
able
leave.
to.
And then again, some remain in abusive relationship as a way to compensate a man or reward
Wow.
him for
Wow.
whatever favor they feel or think that the man has done.
Wow.
So they use relationship as a reward system
Mm-hmm.
to compensate a man. Say for instance, this guy, maybe the guy saw them through school. He's
Then the
been
reward
there.
would be.
Yeah, he paid your school fees from primary to secondary, from secondary to uni, and all that. So why do I want to leave him?
Hmm.
He was there for me. He saw me
Yeah.
through school.
Wow.
So it's like a reward. It's like a compensation. So some remain there.
Hmm.
Some also remain because of what the society will say.
Ouch.
So a lot of women are there
It's a
because of,
lot.
yeah, what the society will say. How will society see me? Would they not see me as a single, for those who have kids? Would they not see me as a single mother? Do society have any regards for single mother? And I also heard something recently. I was talking to some single mothers, and I heard where they said that marriage, it's a covering, sort of, that a lot of people don't respect single mothers or women who are not married, so they
Yeah.
rather would remain, that if they had a second chance, they will go back
So
to
they
their
are.
ex-husband. And the only reason why they want to go back to their ex-husband is because they need that covering, that it provides some sort of protection.
Shelter.
Not shelter, not roof over their head. It provides a certain kind of protection that society tend to respect married women more than they respect a single mother or a
Sorry
single lady.
to cut you short. Can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
In this part of our society, do you think these single mothers suffer more often here in Nigeria, or is it something that also happens in the Western um
So
side?
I will talk about where I live, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the society favors single mothers.
Okay.
There's still this stigma.
Okay.
Nobody wants to. A lot of people don't. They are not interested in their story. They just see them and they just pass judgments.
Hmm.
They see them and they just pass judgment on them. You must be the reason why your husband. And maybe they see them. Maybe they get into an argument with a man. That's the reason why your husband left you.
Wow. It's too much.
You get into little argument with your neighbor. He or she reminds you that's the reason why you're a single mother.
Wow.
They're not interested most times in their story. They just see them and they already pass judgments. So the society also doesn't even encourage you to leave an abusive partner or an abusive relationship. So they will see all those things, because of how people will view them. They won't have respect. Nobody will respect a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's as bad as even some landlords or some landladies would not rent out their apartment to a single mother.
Seriously.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Is that bad? Some landlords or landladies would not rent out their apartment to a single mother.
Wow. I'm actually surprised.
Oh yes, they
Hmm.
will rent out their apartment to a single
It's a
mother.
lot.
So
It's a
it's a
lot.
lot. So you see that's that thing. They say there's a covering. I know a single mother, not one, not two, not three, not four, who had to get a guy to pretend to be their husband so they could at least rent a space rent shop,
Here in
rent here
Lagos.
in Lagos, rent a shop, rent apartments. Or
I'm
some will lie
shocked.
that, oh, my husband is abroad, he doesn't live here in Nigeria. So they
Just
can
to
at least, yes, so they can at least get a place to live with their own money, so they can pay
when they are not begging
with their
someone.
own money.
Oh
Not
Jesus.
like they are paying for free, they are asking for free
Free
accommodation with
accommodation.
their own money. So the society, the way, okay, societal view is another
It's
reason why some people, and
yes.
of course some people, their religious belief
Oh,
they would rather, remain in an abusive relationship
mm-hmm.
than walk out of it. Oh, how will my worship members, see me? How will they see me? How will they view me? This and that. I know a very close friend of mine who belongs to one of these, denominations, who is struggling to walk out of his abusive marriage because of the denomination that he belongs.
Oh.
The denomination he belongs does not support divorce, whether it is abusive, whether it's life
What?
threatening, or not. Remain there.
Till he dies?
If you dare leave, you'll be excommunicated.
Oh.
Your family members who also attend that denomination will also excommunicate you.
Like
That you'll be treated like an outcast.
outcasts. Wow.
This has gone on for more than 5 8 years. He's been battling to come out, and then he is torn between, leaving their particular denomination
Mm-hmm.
or walking away.
Wow.
So being a religious person that he is, he's finding it difficult to detach himself from the denomination,
Mm-hmm.
and then he cannot walk away from his abusive marriage. Tell me
Hmm.
what you think his mental state of health will be.
It's going to be something else. It's
So
going
that's
to be
another reason
something
why
else.
some women are like that too. They can't walk away from the abusive marriage or abusive partner
Yes. Mm-hmm.
because of what's their
What
religious whatever, with their
religious and the society.
religious leaders or religious centers will think of them. That's another reason why so many women remain in abusive, and then some use this, I have children
That is another
because of
aspect.
my children.
Yes, another
They
aspect.
remain in abusive marriages because they feel like, if I walk away, who will take care of my kids? I walk away with my kids? I need a father figure. Of course, a father figure. I won't take that away. A father figure is very, very key. It plays a huge role, but
Mm-hmm.
not just anyhow father. Let's also state it clear. Not anybody, not
Hmm.
any father, a responsible father figure. Not just a man who has something dangling in between his legs. A responsible and intentional father figure plays a huge role in the life of a child. Same way you say that a responsible, intentional mother figure plays a huge role
In the child's
in a
life.
child's life. You can't just say father figure. No, it has to be an intentional father. It has to be a responsible father, not just any man,
Of
not just
course.
any woman.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the reasons they say, oh, I don't want my children to grow without the father figure. I don't want my children, and you're not considering if the father figure is a responsible father figure.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a drunk? Is he do you want your child to grow in such, environment?
That will
You
affect
don't know
him,
how the effect of, the effect these things have on the child,
especially
mentally,
on their health.
emotionally,
Yeah.
and otherwise. A lot of husbands and wives today are products of childhood trauma, and their partners are having, in fact, they are having one hell of a time living with them,
Oh.
because this thing is it has a ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one way traffic, it has a ripple effect. If you
Yes.
think that it ends in that home, it's a lie. The child takes it. And if the child doesn't go through therapy and all that, no healing process, he picks it up, he or she picks it up, wherever he or she is going to, even they pass it on their colleagues, wherever they work, we get a share,
Yeah.
a piece of it. If you are friends with them, you get a piece of it. If you live in the same environment with them, you get a piece of it. So you get a piece of this thing, whether you are their family member, whether you are friends with them, whether you are colleagues with them, business partners. Then let's the person who suffers most, their children or their wives or their husbands or their kids, because those ones, they live, most times they live in the same environments, like they wake up in the same house and all that.
Hmm.
So this is a ripple effect. So when you say you are staying back because of your children or because of your child, think twice. This man, is he worth it? Because is he responsible father? Some people are responsible and intentional fathers, but they are not responsible and intentional husbands.
Yes, you have a very good
Some are
point there.
intentional and responsible mothers, they are not intentional and responsible wives.
Yes. They can play the role of a mom but not of a
And
wife.
God bless you that you meet a responsible and responsible and intentional father who is at the same time responsible and intentional husband. You meet a responsible and intentional mother who also is a responsible and intentional wife. So another reason I would say some women also stay, apart from using the child factor, reason why they also remain in abusive marriages. Some women are relationship addicts. I
Obsessed?
must be in a relationship.
It does, is that where obsession come in?
I must be in a
Like it's like
relationship.
a do or die affair.
Yes. It's no that I cannot live. Some people cannot breathe or live without being in a relationship.
And some of them will think
Relationship
being in a
defines
relationship
them.
is an
Being
achievement.
yes, being in a relationship defines them.
Oh,
Being in a relationship, whether it is healthy or not, is none of their business. As long as they have a man,
oh,
they feel they can call their own, or they think they can call their own. They just have to be in a They can't. These are people who would never. You can't hear them say I'm single. Even when they are single, they are frustrated. When
going through
when they are
hell.
single, they are frustrated. They are depressed. They can't stand 1 month, 1 day of being single. Why? They have to be in a relationship.
What
Anybody that is
for?
available, whether the person is interested in them or not, they are in a relationship.
Oh, Jesus. Men,
They have to be
women,
in a
we're
relationship.
trying.
They have to be. I have
You
I have a lot
tolerate,
of
like you have
them
to
that I
tolerate a
know.
lot of things just to be in a
Some of them know that this thing is not working.
oh God.
This man is not supposed. I deserve better. I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. There's nothing happening on the street. That's what they will tell you. There's nothing happening on the
Seriously.
streets. Kilo
Oh.
wanta. There's nothing out there. So
Ah,
we must be in a relationship.
like
Once they are
do or
coming out,
die.
that's why they can't leave, because they're like, if I leave now, who am I going to be with?
Mm-hmm.
Who,
Yes.
who am I going to be with? Who do I
Yeah.
get to cuddle at night? Who is going to
Mm-hmm.
be here? I'm going to have lonely nights. I don't want to grow old
Is that what
without
you're
a
going to look
man.
out for? Is that
Then
what you're
yeah, and
looking
then they
out
say they don't want
for?
to. I've heard things like my old age.
Mm.
I don't want to grow old without a man. God forbid. What if your husband passes before you?
Yes. Won't you continue? Won't you survive?
And this part of the world, Nigeria, that a lot of widows find it difficult to move on.
Hmm.
A large percentage of widows from this part of the world, they find it difficult to remarry.
Hmm.
So this your lonely night. I always ask, so this lonely night, will it not eventually happen in your old age? I don't want to old age, my old age. I'm like,
That's it's. Like you're
This
asking the right
this old
questions.
age, if it happens, God forbid, but if it happens that this man passes on before you,
Mm-hmm. How do you survive?
will you rush? A lot of them find it difficult to remarry. They would rather just have relation. In fact, even relationship self is a problem for a lot of widows because I have like a pet project for widows, so I communicate with them a lot. It's
Okay, is it like a
it's
foundation or
kind of, yeah, even to try to match make the who's a bego. I don't want to. I just want to face my children. I just want to. So it's I just keep so on my program on Wazube FM. So what I do most times, like I try to encourage whether you are even a single mother, a baby mama, and you want to move on.
mm-hmm.
There is hope for you. Whether you are divorced and you want to move on, whether male or female, there's hope out there for you. It doesn't stop you. It's not this. Don't stop using that as an excuse to to stop yourself from experiencing this blessing that God has in store for you. So even if you're a widow, and thankfully I've been able to get a lot of them out of their shells. We've had cases of, you know, single mothers who now have found love and have been
Through
married.
your shows?
Yes, married, divorcees, married, some of them with 3 kids.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
who maybe one some time ago never thought they would ever find. They will tell you, single people never find husband finish. Say that me after one, and me after two. They
That
tend
is
to
that
see
is
themselves
actually
as
how they
second-hand
go.
value. That's another thing.
Their mindsets.
That's another thing that keeps these women in, so or some of them in abusive, especially the ones with kids. They have this thing that they are second-hand value. Ah,
Oh
who told you are a
Jesus.
tokumbo?
For what reason?
Who? How did we come about this thing that you are a tokumbo? Who told you that you are a
It's
tokumbo?
their mindset. It's their mindset.
And then when they tell me this, they are I say, which one are you? Nigerian use or which one?
Or foreign use. So let's go on to the next question.
There are a lot of reasons, honestly.
Yes.
If you leave me here, I can go on and on and on.
Let's
And
go
some
on
of
to
them,
the next
lastly, is
question.
also a reflection or of where they are coming from, childhood.
Okay, their past
Their
life.
childhood. Some of them see it as normal. If they come from an abusive home or dysfunctional home, they tend to
Mm.
see it as a normal thing. So some people see
Because they
this
grew up with it.
abusive environment as a normal thing. It's no big deal. It's just a way. It's just a way. And they tend to enable their partner to become more abusive.
Hmm. Uh, you just like as if you've covered the whole
I have more to say.
topic.
It's
You've covered everything. Like, well, I still have more questions, right? So let's go on to it.
hmm,
I want to put you on a tight spot.
hmm.
So are you ready?
Go ahead, please.
But that was an amazing answer. I love it.
Thank you.
The way you broke it down, the way you tend to explain it, I'm pretty sure that the viewers would understand.
Hmm.
So, on to the next question. How do one recognize um, being in a, how do one recognize the signs of an abusive relationship? How can they tell? What are the signs that they need to look out for?
Like I always tell people, whatever that will cost you your peace of mind is too expensive.
Oh, I love that answer.
Whatever that will cost you your peace of mind, your abusive relationship would steal your peace of mind.
Hmm.
You can't have peace of mind.
Like that is the first sign
First sign,
you need to look
you
out
will
for.
have there will be no inner peace. A healthy relationship comes with inner peace.
And happiness.
No, first, you already have happiness. Don't
Okay.
forget, your partner is not, you're not going to rely on your partner to give you happiness. You need to already be a happy person. You would fail yourself and fail your entire generation if you are going to rely on your partner for your happiness. You
Yes.
need to be happy
Mm-hmm.
before you even try to meet someone and want
Yes.
to date anyone, let alone get married to anyone. You
Yes.
need to be a happy soul on your own. truly happy. So if you, when you are in an abusive relationship, it steals your peace of mind. You
Like,
can't know peace.
that's the major
That's one
sign.
first sign.
Okay.
When you are on your, maybe when you try to reflect on the relationship, you
Okay.
can't find inner peace.
Mm.
When you're in a healthy relationship, it comes with peace of mind. Wherever you are, whenever you think, the thought of your relationship will give you peace. It shouldn't make you feel troubled.
Mm.
You shouldn't be troubled in your spirit.
Okay.
Mm. It's a clear sign
That's good.
that you're not supposed to be there.
Like, you're not,
You're not
you're not
supposed to.
accepted
You're not
at all.
supposed to be there. Every other thing can be working on and seem like it's working, because sometimes these things can be maxed.
Mm-hmm.
Every other thing can seem like okay, it's working, but if you lack that inner peace, it's a sign that there's something off.
And something is wrong.
Then if you are in a relationship, you're working on eggshells around
Mm.
your partner, you can't be yourself. You can't be your true self. You're in an abusive relationship, because you're supposed to be the best version of yourself with your partner.
Hmm.
Some people are best versions of themselves with their friends, their colleagues, their partner. Hey, you're too careful. You're too, come on. Once you can't be yourself and the best version of yourself when you're around your partner, you're walking on eggshells, you are in an abusive relationship. That's a sign. And then once you are in doubt whether you're supposed to be here, or you don't see your partner in your future, then there's something off about your relationship. When you see yourself 5 years from now, where will you be? And your partner is not in that picture, there's something off. 2 years from now, if I ask you, Joy, where will you be 5 years from now? And then when you think of 5 years from now, whoever it is you are dating is not there. You are not even supposed to be dating the person.
Yes, because you don't see a future with the
Yes,
person.
no future. Except you guys are okay, except for casual relationship,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if you are in a committed relationship now, and then 5 years from now, even if you are married 5 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
you do not see your partner, then
Yeah.
you are not in a healthy relationship.
Wow.
And if you are in a controlling, if you are in a relationship where your partner tends to want to control you,
Yeah, he's always want, he wants
they
always want to
have
be
this
in charge.
controlling behavior. It's abusive. Some are abusive, they're verbally abusive,
Hmm.
where they tend to use all manner of words on you. That's also a sign.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm.
So, if um this controlling aspect you're just talking about, if your partner is always trying to insult you at whatever opportunity he gets,
Mm.
right? Take for instance, you guys went out and maybe something happened between people in public, and because I feel that if one is to correct you, you're supposed to do it private. Do you understand? But not something public. Then maybe he did not say anything when it happened outside. So when you came inside, in your private space and you're now talking, then you now said, you stupid woman, you don't have sense. See what you did there earlier. You think I do not know what to say, but I just have to leave it. Then is that correction good? Because insulting, because to me, I feel if someone is insulting me, okay, I see you're trying to advise me, but you're using insults together with it. Is that one advice? I want to know.
Of course, advice also come with abuse now, kilo day.
You use that's you're not
That's
serious.
verbal abuse.
It's
Okay,
still part
you
of
are not.
abusive
Verbal
relationship.
abuse is, yes, verbal abuse. You already have abuse, so people are abusing you verbally. It's also an abuse on its
And
own.
that is another sign you're supposed to watch out for.
Yes, that's a sign. And then, of course, the violence.
Yes.
The violence, when it gets violence, hitting, when you start, even this,
Yes.
I was coming to public shaming.
Yes. And please, before you go in
Public
again,
shaming.
so before you go in again, the aspect of whereby a guy hits you in the beginning of a relationship,
Hmm.
and later on, it did not hit you. But if a man hits you, for instance, like for example, do you think it's something that would likely happen again
Yes,
as far as raised his hand on you?
yes.
Wow.
there's
Tendency
99.9%
that it
tendencies
happen
that
again.
the worst will happen. If he tapped you the first
Just
time,
maybe like a
the
slap.
next one will be maybe with belts. He will tap you with belt or koboko.
Okay, okay, okay. That was that was quite deep. It's quite deep. On to the next question. So you wanted to say something about shaming
Public
before
shaming.
you
There are a lot
okay.
of signs out there. Public
Mm-hmm.
shaming is one. You are in a relationship with someone and he public shames you publicly
Where every like
in the
oh
presence of
jeez.
everyone. It's a sign that you're in an
That
abusive
one alone is an
relationship
embarrassment
where your
because
opinion doesn't count.
count, yes.
You're in a
And a
relationship
man
with
that doesn't
someone
also listen to you.
and your opinion doesn't count. You are in an abusive relationship.
Oh, I think that signs are enough because all these
There are
people should
lots of
know.
signs.
People should
There are
know
lots of
about it.
signs
Yes.
where you don't have a voice, where your opinion doesn't count,
Mm-hmm.
where you are not respected.
At all.
You
Your
are not
value doesn't even
you are
come.
not even top. If at priority list, you're on the bomb safe.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
And he's on
yeah, he's on
on
top. You can take the plunge for him, but he cannot cross gutter for you.
yeah.
You're in an abusive
Oh
relationship.
no 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 no. So now I'm going to go on to ask you another question.
Was I mentioned manipulation?
God bless you for that.
Manipulation.
Yes, yes, it's still part of the sign.
And some people want to tend to isolate you from your family members and friends.
Yes, because you're in a
You think it's
relationship
love,
with
oh?
them.
They do it like
Yes.
they love you.
But that is where manipulation comes
They
in.
do it like they love you. Hey, hey. You don't this person, they cut you off. They want to cut you off because when they have you all to themselves,
Mhm.
just between you, they can deal with you. They give you Shaggy Pro Max. Where are you running to? You have cut off your friends, you've
There
cut
is
off
no
your
friends
family
to run
members,
to
you
because
don't
you'll
have
be
friends to run
alone.
to, you don't have family members to run to, they cut you off.
You'll be alone.
You'll be all by yourself. They will
Hmm.
show you shaggy. And the way
That's
they do it, you will say, this person does not like to see me with this person. Does not like it when you come around. Does not like you when you. Eh, I know I shame.
so on to the next question. That was amazing. It was
Thank you.
lovely. I love your answers.
Thank
You're
you.
always amazing.
Thank
You
you.
tend to make it very easy for people to understand.
Mm.
Yes. So can you tell us about a personal experience regarding this abusive relationship? It might not be you, maybe it might be a friend or maybe a family member. It mustn't be you. So can you just
Have I
share
been
one?
in one? No, I want to remember. Have I been in an
Okay.
abusive relationship?
Once.
Once.
Okay.
I think I came close, but not physical abuse.
Okay.
It was more like an emotional abuse.
Okay, like toiling with your heart.
Emotional abuse, and he was a manipulator.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
huge.
so yeah. And then, like I said, an abusive relationship will steal your peace of
Of
mind.
mine.
I didn't have peace. I didn't have peace. It was bad. I didn't have peace. The thought of the relationship didn't make me smile. It didn't make me happy. When I think about our relationship, I feel bad. I feel sad.
Hmm.
When I thought about it then, I'll feel sad, I'll feel bad.
Okay,
There's no, I'm not, I'm usually not happy then. You get, so I had to take a walk.
that's good. That's good.
Mm.
So that was also amazing. I love that. I'm still trying to just gather my thoughts before I'll speak because a lot is happening. A
Oh,
lot
a
is
lot,
happening to our agenda. A lot.
a lot.
People will tend to be like, our agenda is not just to just give birth, marry, and do this and that.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel that our agenda is going through a lot. So
It's
we are really
biological clock ticking. That's the reason why a lot of people are in abusive relationship.
oh
My
good, good.
biological clock is ticking. If I
Yeah.
leave now, who is going to? Where will I start from?
Okay. So I want to ask a question again.
Mm.
Um, we're already proceeding. What are the key steps for a healing process after one leaves an abusive relationship? What do one need to do to heal from it? Because
Mm.
in aspect of emotion, mental, like how do one gain, how do they become their old self before they got into that relationship?
First, you also need to acknowledge that it takes two to tango. The abuser, right, has his own parts.
Mm-hmm.
You also need to acknowledge that you also enabled him.
Oh,
We are very fast or quick to point accusing fingers.
okay.
What we also fail to recognize or to
Mm-hmm.
admit is that we also enable these people.
Yeah.
One way or the other, unknowingly or knowingly, we enable abusers.
Mm. That's good. Hmm.
We enable them. We enable them one way or the other because sometimes you want to say you mistake enablement for tolerance. It's not the same thing. People say that you say you are tolerating him.
Mm.
Meanwhile, you are enabling him
Enabling
to
it
abuse
to
you
abuse
further.
you.
So come to that point where you come to that point where you say, okay, you also played a part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then of
Yes.
course, accept the fact that you are not alone. You are not alone. It's not something that's happening to only you. There are a lot of women out there who is happening to or who it happened to and they came out of it. So you would also come out of it. If they healed, you would also heal.
Yeah.
So their healing is an evidence that you would also heal.
Hmm.
And then therapy. Therapy works. If you get a good certified therapist, you would need mental evaluation. You will need to work with a psychiatrist. You also need to work with a therapist
Wow.
because some of these things are maybe you are a product of a dysfunctional family.
Hmm.
That's why you think that it's okay to remain in an abusive relationship. Some of us spot the sign from our first date and
Yes.
we just go head
You
on.
would ignore it
We
and
go head on. We see it though.
just let it
We
slide.
this just you make excuse for him.
Oh God.
You make excuse for that abusive tendency you already saw. You make excuses for it. You cover up for it. I always tell people, you see that red flag you dodge in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When you inside the relationship, it's no longer going to be red or like small flag.
To
It's
become
billboard.
massive billboard.
You see, big
Billboard.
LED screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be flashing at you. Every corner you go to, you
Woto
see
woto.
it. You see it. You see it. It's not like it's going to red flag. It's small now. This
Yes,
is small
yes,
flag. It's
yes.
the dance. This one, billboard,
Oh God.
big screen. So first work with the therapist. The therapist will, and you work with the psych. You need that mental evaluation.
Evaluation, yeah.
Yes, you work with them. They help you.
So our last question for the day.
Mm.
Just two steps on how this can be prevented. How can abusive relationship, how can it be prevented? Just two steps.
When you see a sign,
You run away.
stop collecting red flags. Some of us we have the habit of we have like 911. So we are collecting red flag, we are loading it inside the 911.
And be going.
We are loading it of these habits. See, know what you want. Be firm with what you want. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be flexible or that you should be rigid. No.
Okay.
There's a place for compromise.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place for also for there's a place for compromise, but you should be able to stand firm. A lot of women do not know what they want. They just jump into relationship because their friends are going into relationship. They are getting married because my sister is married. Why do I want to? So any man that is available, you're getting married. You don't want to know. And they have this thing that don't worry, he will change. Or
That
I will
word,
change him.
yes. I feel you can never change a person
We do not have the power. No man born of a woman has the power or
to
have the
change.
power to change a man or a woman. No man born of a woman have the power to change a fellow human being. That power lies with the supreme being, which is God. He is the only one who can change because he has the manuscript. He is the manufacturer. He is the one who can change the
Yeah.
man or woman that he created. You that did not create a common
Flower.
flower, you want to go and change it.
A whole
You want to
human
change a
being.
whole human being with
Yeah.
blood running.
Through his veins.
Uh, you try, very.
They play. They play.
So that thing, see, a man will only change
Mm-hmm.
for the woman that he
He
loves.
loves, yes.
He will change. Men change.
Genuinely.
Men change for women they love.
Mm.
It's a decision they take on their
Yes,
own.
personal
They say this
decision.
thing, oh, this is my late night waka. Once they
I'll
meet that
cut it
woman,
off. Yes, because of
they'll
that
cut off.
woman.
There are certain habits they cut off. So
Mm-hmm.
one thing is know what you want.
Yes.
Look for who is looking for what you are looking for.
That you both complement each other.
Now talk am again.
Okay.
Find who they make a super for pigeon.
Yes,
Find
of
who they
course.
find waiting you they find.
Okay.
Find who they find the same thing
Where you
where you
want.
they find.
Okay, or where you define it.
If this person they find casual, follow the person. And you define casual, follow casual, casual.
Okay.
If you are looking for commitment, follow commitment, commitment. And if there are certain things that are deal breakers for you,
Mm-hmm.
please stand firm.
Mm.
If you cannot stand a man hitting you, is a deal breaker,
Mm.
please don't.
Oh
And
gosh.
hits you. See, you see that tendency, anger.
Mm.
I've dated one person before we carried and bring down pillar for door. I say something of our time. Hey, that's something that year the learn work.
You say I open my mouth.
I
Did you
saw
say I
something.
open my
Koro
mouth?
koro.
Like
I
seriously.
saw something.
Jeez. And a lot is
I
happening.
run. No be person tell me say Uzo anger. So I am very playful. So being a very playful person, it go hard to be
Yes.
with someone who have anger issues
Yeah,
because I
you can't.
can't. I won't be able to flow. I'll
Yes.
be
You
walking
won't
on
be your true self.
eggshells. Because if I play go, the fit woes me boy.
And you, I saw you
But
go
when I
fall.
start the the anger,
Oh, Uzo, I love your answers. They're amazing.
you
I
have
love
to
your
you have to
breakdown.
run.
Yes.
So those deal that's when you know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you want, you know what your deal breakers are.
Yes.
Stick to it. I'm not saying you should be rigid, but those deal breakers are my dear.
Avoid it.
If you like I tell people, if you rub me for cheek and I find your rubbing unromantic,
You run. Oh God.
hello, big Chris.
Guys,
If you rub my cheek violently and my cheek top pink.
seriously. Run. I love your answers. They're amazing. They're
Thank you.
beautiful. I love
Thank
them. So
you.
we're going to play a game,
Mm.
and it's just going to be like a 60 seconds game.
Okay.
I have some papers here with me.
Hmm. I hope
Don't
this is
worry.
not these
Don't be
papers do
shocked.
not have up and close,
No, no,
up
no,
and
no, no,
close. I
no,
mean,
no,
there is
no,
up
no.
and close
No,
questions
no, no.
about
So
me.
you're going to pick it,
Mm.
or should I pick it for you, or you want to pick? Which
Let
one
me
do you
pick
want?
now.
Okay. So you would pick it, and I would read out
Read.
the question
Okay.
to you,
And I'll answer.
and you answer
Okay,
it.
so do I have option not to answer?
It's a game, so I feel that you have to
In
answer
case I
it.
pick something with them.
You have to answer it. So
Okay.
here they are.
Hey, God have mercy. Okay.
You picked it.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Oh, don't you? You don't have to look at it.
I can't even
Oh,
read it.
don't worry. Um. So it says, or it says, or whichever one that I'm saying. Would you rather be a housewife or a breadwinner of the family?
Breadwinner. What is it? It's in the Miko. I don't know how to wear trousers in a relationship. I know they
Okay.
follow my drag trouser for
Better.
relationship.
I was trying to know. Okay, which one would you answer? Okay.
Breadwinner. For what? The only book does say that man wey no fit provide for a household worse than an infidel. Wetin I dey follow drag trouser for? What is okay? If I become the breadwinner, if I date say that I'm to be breadwinner,
Mm-hmm.
what will the man be?
You become the housewife.
The man will become God forbid party. We had
You
never
be
been
the
such
housewife. Oh
relationship.
dear, let me see.
Not that I would not support at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, because married sometimes you have ups and downs.
Yeah.
There are times that you would give 70, he would
Mm-hmm.
give 30. There are
Wow.
times he would give 30. The energy is never always fifty
Mm-hmm.
fifty. Even in relationship.
Yeah.
Not even monetary wise now. Emotionally, sometimes you are giving 70, the man is giving you 30.
Wow. So you've chosen your answer,
Ah,
which
breadwinner
is
now. Sorry.
housewife.
Ah, but no way
Take that
trouser
back.
with him. God forbid. God forbid.
Housewife. She said she would be a
Man, please
housewife.
play your role in my life. I'm the baby girl. I love
A
soft
soft girl,
life. I'm
pampered.
soft. I'm feminine.
Oh.
Please. I'm not dragging your role. Please come
I
and be
mean,
your man with your
you're the
full
provider,
chest.
so you have to
Be
do
your
it.
protector, provider.
All of them is your responsibilities. Okay, so on to the next one.
How many?
Don't worry.
Ha.
We're just gonna do a little. I said 60 seconds, so we still have like approximately 20 seconds each.
Okay.
Would you rather be dominant or be submissive?
Submissive now.
Are you
This
sure?
like be like a man. How would I want to dominate, dominate? Even man self no go dominate, but he will
You're the one
just
that
be a
picked it.
man.
I was not the one
The
that
man
picked
should
it.
not dominate me, but he will just be a man.
Okay, so now if you choose
I
another
will
one,
gain more as
it
a
might, it might,
submissive babe.
you need
It's
of.
more beneficial. Hey,
Oh god, so okay, so you have to pick another one, so we'll know if this one would interest you. Tick, 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 tick.
okay.
Okay, okay.
That one be
Would
like
you?
paragraph.
It's not a paragraph. It's not. Okay. Would you rather use your partner's toothbrush or wear his underwear?
Okay, so if the man they wear boxers, I will wear boxers besides me.
Would you rather use a man's toothbrush or you'd wear his underwear? Which one?
I've shared toothbrush before in the past though.
Mm,
But it's not something I want to do again. But
okay.
if I kiss you, now toothbrush, I no go fit to brush teeth with.
I like your
Some of us can
honesty.
sabi do some kind
I
things.
swear, you're just too original and real. Some people be like, oh, I can't do it.
Wait, I go kiss you even when I never brush teeth.
Oh, God. So you're just so real. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Okay, hold on. Okay. Would you rather have a partner that snores or drills while sleeping?
Hell, drooling, snoring.
Which one would you prefer?
Snoring can be very disturbing. So I'm not a deep sleeper.
Okay.
So snoring,
Mm-hmm.
or drooling, you go dey change the pillowcase. So
Which one do you prefer, snoring or drilling?
say snoring get great. So they sound like locomotive train.
Oh
Go
God!
forgive you. Go meet the one wey dey
Oh
do. Ah, my experience for NYSC camp. Jesus
Lord!
Christ.
With
Female. This thing though.
share
Not
with
like
us now.
not like I was in a male hostel though.
Yeah, your fellow
Orientation camp.
female. Mm-hmm.
Female though, fellow female. First night, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Different sound. One was going.
The second one.
See,
So,
Give the one with his hand and my string go. I see.
AK-47.
Wait. What's going on here? That the point I stood up was when I heard the whistle.
You
You know where
actually.
people go snore, so they whistle inside. You know where that part, like that whistling kettle,
Yes,
where water
yes,
boy.
yes.
He started laughing. Just sat up on my bed. I bust
Oh,
laugh.
Jesus. Oh,
I
God, that
said,
is
God,
really
now this is the
embarrassing.
peak of it all. What the?
So, which one do you prefer? Drilling or
God, don't go let me give
snoring?
me that whistle sound. Though. I don't go sleep.
Which do you prefer? So, drilling.
Julian is quiet.
So, when the person wake up
But the
with
only thing is, say,
saliva
what if
all
I
over.
put my head for his chest? He go drool on top me.
So, which one do you prefer?
I
Drilling
am
is better.
stuck. I don't even
You
know.
need to choose one. You need to choose one. You need to make the game to be fair. Which one do you
I
prefer?
don't know, Jesus.
Drilling.
They give me that wise experience.
So I should choose drilling
It
for you
will not
because
be
you had
snow.
a bad experience with snoring. So I'm going to choose drilling for you.
Maybe I will do small of snoring, sha. At least I think they say when you tap the person.
Yeah, the person would come back
I think I can do. I can do. I'll
snoring.
choose snoring.
Okay, that's
They
beautiful.
can be disturbing,
That's
but I'll
beautiful.
pick snoring.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. But this is snoring. You know, there's some people that you still tap, right? But they will still wouldn't
Those
want
those
to wake up.
stubborn goats. Tap them where or you pinch them.
That's
See,
the right
if they
thing.
tap
Feel
you, no
the, they'll
one
feel the
pinch them.
pain. So, you're part of this intimate masters something scheduled for you're one of their hosts
20th, yeah,
20th of
panelists.
July. Can you tell us? Because I was going through your Instagram and I happened to come across it.
Okay. Mm. So it's a sex conference coming up on the 20th of this month. So it's about
Okay.
creating awareness
Mm-hmm.
about sexual health, sexual wellness, and of course sex education.
Mm-hmm.
In this part of the world, it's something that a lot of us shy away from.
Yeah.
We don't want, once we even hear sex education, we tend to link it with pornography. And I always
Yes.
tell
That's
people
people's
porn and
imagination.
sex education is not the same.
They are two different
Can
things.
never be the same. Porn is not a form of sex education. You can't say you want to go and learn sex education and you're watching porn. Porn is
No.
for entertainment.
Yes.
Sex education is not just for entertainment, it's educative. So it's the program that is out there to put that word out there, educate people,
Mm-hmm.
further educate the public about
Okay.
sexual awareness, sexual health, and everything sex education.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank
More
you.
grace to your elbow.
Thank
You're
you.
going to get more events to do, more blessings.
Thank you.
So, can you kindly share your social media handle because we've come to the end of today's video.
Oh, so soon.
Can you kindly share your social
So
media?
at Zomatic is UZOMATICUZO on Instagram, on X, and TikTok.
Okay.
Then for Facebook is Uzo Wazobia FM.
That's good. That's amazing and beautiful. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to say one or two things to my viewers?
Allow the singles breathe. And then of course, if you, but on the most, that was just on a lighter note. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship,
Do well to run away. Run.
pick
Run for your
yourself.
dear life.
Always choose yourself first.
Self love.
Choose yourself. It's not selfishness. Choose yourself first.
Yes. For your own good.
For the sake of your mental health, for the sake of your emotional health.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't ever recover from that trauma. I have someone who has not recovered. It was a whole 10, 11 years in an abusive relationship. That person is yet to recover from it.
Ouch. So please, guys, just do well to always
Please.
run,
So
please.
once you see something, you're about entering into a relationship and you notice a red flag, just leave.
Run, yes,
No matter
run.
how rosy is looking, No matter how maybe promising the relationship is looking, please go away from it.
Please do well to write.
Just let the person go. Because it's very difficult to let go
Mm-hmm.
most times when it seems like this person is the potential. But you don't know the potential billboard screen that is waiting for you.
Just show and you don't want to be in a billboard. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you find this amazing, do not forget to click on the subscribe button below, like, comment, and share. Okay? Please do want to follow me on my social media handles, which is at Facebook Joy Malizu, Instagram Joy Malizu, on all my social media platforms Joy Malizu. If you find this interesting, just do well to share and comment once more. Bye and see you in my next video. You don't want to tell my viewers bye.
Mwah.
Kisses. Bye.